What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. I'm your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Healness across all social media platforms. This is your first time seeing my face or hearing my lovely voice. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy like myself, and also validate the victims, survivors, and thrivers of said disorder, said toxic people, said toxic traits. Today's episode is going to be about the number one piece of advice I have for people when you are getting out of a toxic relationship, or you're starting to go see other people, when you're starting to try to get back out there in the world after leaving a narcissist or after the discard phase has happened. My number one piece of advice as a self-aware narcissist. You see what I'm saying? My number one piece of advice, y'all. Yeah, I know I'm married and whatnot, but this is gonna be it right here. Leave at the first violation. Leave at the first lie. Leave at the first manipulation. Leave at the first hit of the first whiff of gaslighting. Leave at the first sign of abuse, physical abuse. Leave at the first sign of emotional abuse. Leave at the first sign of narcissistic toxic rage. Yo, everybody does not deserve a second chance. They just don't. I know a lot of people are going to come in the comment sections and Bible folks and Christian folks or whatever. You can forgive people. You do not have to reconcile with them. I've learned a lot. I used to say you don't have to forgive people. If forgiveness is in your heart, or if that's part of your religious decree and whatnot, part of your religious nature, part of your spirituality, you can forgive people, but you don't have to reconcile with them. Yo, so many people have so many regrets because they didn't trust their intuition. When your attraction overrides your intuition, you end up getting hurt. I'm gonna say it again in case you missed it. That's how AT say it. When your attraction for this person overrides your intuition that is telling you that this person is toxic, that is telling you that this person is dangerous, that is telling you that this person is a liar or manipulator. When your attraction overrides your intuition, it will lead you down a path of darkness, a path of regret, a path of pain, a path of peril, a path. It just will, y'all. I said, it just will. Leave at the first violation. I know dating is hard when you get out of, especially if you leave one narcissistic toxic relationship. So many people find another narcissist. Imagine going back to back narcissists, back to back narcissistic people, back to back toxic people. You're doing three peaks like the 90s Bulls, the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan on them. You're doing three peaks with narcissistic people, with toxic ass people. When are you going to, like I said, y'all, I know if you're already married, it's hard to leave at the first lie, first manipulation, whatever. I'm not telling you to do that because marriages work differently. Long-term relationships work differently. Is that person working on themselves? Is that person making any kind of necessary changes? Is that person reaching out and seeking help on a consistent basis? Is that person trying to empower themselves to make the differences in your life, or make the differences in their lives to be better, not only for themselves, but for you? You said the information is gonna be different when you're married and you got kids and things like that. The situation is gonna be different. Everybody's situation is gonna be different. This is specifically talking to most people who are out there trying to date again, who are out there trying to live again, who are out there trying to reconcile with people that you just met. People that you know, like I said, especially this is right here, y'all. Let's just say you get it back on. Let's say you get it back out there on the dating scene, right? And you have a friend, a person that you've been friends with for years. A person that you've known for years, that you trust you trust them emotionally, right? You trust them, and y'all decided to take it to the next level. Hey, let's start a date. Let's clap some cheeks. I know we've been friends for years, but let's go ahead and clap cheeks real quick. You trust this person because you've known them for a long time, right? Even in this circumstance right here, if they start to show you if they start to give you a whiff of gaslighting, yeah, it's going to be tough to leave that person alone because you have this friendship dynamic. But y'all, you don't have to reconcile with people. I'm just telling you. And it's easier said than done. I know people are going to say, Lee, you're just so disconnected from society and from the worldview because you have a personality disorder. Yeah, I'm not wrong, though. I can be disconnected, but I can be right. Both things can be true at the same time. You see what I'm saying? But y'all know my goal is to help people. My goal is not to destroy families. I want families to be healthier. I want parents to be healthier. I want parents to love each other more in front of the kids. I want parents to live healthy existences with their children. That is my goal right there. My goal is not to break up a family. Oh, y'all need to leave your husband right now. That's not what I say. I say, are you willing to tolerate these behaviors if they're not trying to change those behaviors? People are just like, oh, Lee is I'm the archangel of breakups. Like I come down like, oh, Lee Hammock's coming through. He's floating through. Y'all make it sound like y'all are sitting in a quiet room, and then you hear the galloping of a damn horse's hooves or the wings of a big ass bat coming. I'm not coming through to do that, y'all. I'm trying to help people who are trying to get back out there and to date, who are trying to get back out there and to live their lives. You have to learn to trust yourself first before you can trust somebody else. You have to learn how to re-love yourself first before you can love somebody else. And that's just me being realistic with you. That's me keeping it hot and ready like a Little Caesars pizza, y'all. Y'all, you don't have, if you just meet somebody and you find that they're lying to you, leave their asses alone, because if they'll lie in the beginning, they'll lie in the end. If they'll cheat in the beginning, they'll cheat in the end. If they hit you in the beginning, they will hit you in the end. They are setting if you allow them to set the precedence of toxicity in the beginning, the precedence of manipulation in the beginning, the precedence of just being horrible in the beginning, they're going to continue to do that. Why wouldn't they? You let them get away with it. Why wouldn't they keep moving forward doing the same things over and over again? Why wouldn't they? Or you forgave me for lying before. What's the problem now? You see what I'm saying? Leave. You don't have to stay with people, y'all. I know it's the dating pool. The dating pool is horrible. You know what I mean? The dating pool is horrible. It's hard getting back out there. Y'all, the dating pool is it might be horrible, but what's worse is getting into a toxic relationship and getting abused again, or for the first time. If you out there trying to get out there for the first time after a healthy marriage that just dissipated, after a healthy relationship that y'all just kind of grew apart, it's still the same things apply. If you are a young person listening to this somehow, some way, shape, or form, leave at the first lie. I don't care how cute that boy is in school. I don't care how beautiful that little girl is. I don't care about any of that. If they start off lying to you and manipulating you and making you feel like you're going crazy in the beginning, leave that person alone. You can forgive them in your heart if that's necessary. You can forgive them with your words if that's necessary, but you do not have to reconcile with people who are doing you horrible. You don't have to reconcile with people who are treating you badly. You absolutely do not have to do that. I know people are going to be like, well, Lee, you don't know. Y'all, you don't have to listen to me. You can go out there, get your ass lied to on the first date, get manipulated, get your cheeks clapped, get a baby on the way, and then you can find out that, oh, damn, you're a liar and manipulator. Oh, I shouldn't have forgave you. No, then it's too late. Especially with the way that some of this world is going right now, y'all, with these pro-life, a bunch of pro-life states. 6 weeks? Yeah, 6 weeks. 6 weeks. We're not gonna get into that. But protect your peace, y'all. Protect yourself. I just want to make this video today. I know I'm outside or whatnot, walking around or whatnot. But anyway, y'all, protect your peace, protect yourself. That's my number one piece of advice for people who are getting out of toxic relationships, for people who are starting to try to date again, for people who are trying to re-enter the dating pool or the dating arena, and whatever you want, whatever the situation is. This is for people who are trying to get out there and be healthier and live healthier lives and find a healthy person to be with, an emotionally stable person to be with, an emotionally safe person to be with. This is for those people right here. Leave at the first violation. Everybody does not deserve a second chance. You can forgive, but you do not have to reconcile. You don't have to forget. I'm just telling you, don't let people play on your faith if you're a religious person. Don't let people play on your spirituality if you're a spiritual person. Anyways, y'all, get that self-love journal on Amazon. Lee Hammock's I Love Me. Like and subscribe for more. And as always, y'all, mental illness is out. Peace.